Greetings and salutations, EoB Mafia. Welcome to this very special bonus installment of Evolution of Brand. I am Jason Cercone, and if you're listening via the audio waves as you typically do, thank you for being a part of the Mafia. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being a part of this podcast community. If you're watching this video on YouTube right now, welcome to my channel, and this is serving as the kickoff to what's going to be the Evolution of Brand playlist here on my YouTube channel. Going forward, planning on sharing more video content from the podcast episodes and recordings. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, click the bell, click on that subscribe button, be a part of this channel. It's going to be a very fun and action-packed time. I guarantee you that. So again, joining you today because I want to take a few seconds to let you know that, as I've said so many times, if you've been along for the ride and listened to any of the previous 150 episodes that have made Evolution of Brand what it is today, you've heard me say that in life, everything evolves. This whole show is built around brand evolution and telling the stories of how entrepreneurs and professionals and leaders in our world have taken their brands from concept to something game-changing. I love bringing those stories to light, and the first 150 episodes of Evolution of Brand are evidence of that. So if you've been along for the ride since day one, thank you for being here. If you haven't had an opportunity to check out Evolution of Brand yet, please jump back in the archives and check out some of the episodes that have come together. I have had the privilege of connecting with so many engaging, captivating professionals from across the globe, and putting their stories center stage has truly been an honor for me. I love podcasting for the opportunities it presents in regards to having conversations, making strong connections, and building great relationships. And without question, that has happened and will continue to happen as Evolution of Brand moves forward. So as I said, everything evolves, right? And this podcast is no different. So the first 150 episodes, like I said, great conversations, tremendous content, but I was doing my evaluation after I hit the first year of the podcast. I was loving where it was going, but I also wanted to put a tighter focus on Evolution of Brand. So going forward, the content that you hear, starting with episode 151, is going to be focused on personal brand development. Now, we're still going to be talking about some of the great strategies that the guests have used to build their brand, but ultimately the focus is going to be on personal branding. And the reason why I've decided to go that route is because, in my opinion, and I know so many people that I've talked to about going this direction are on board and completely in agreement with this, personal brand is everything. You can do so much if you develop your personal brand and project this authentic version of yourself to the world. Tell that authentic story. You have a story to tell. The world needs to hear it. Are you ready to tell it? You are going to hear professionals on Evolution of Brand that have answered yes to that question, and they are going to bring the goods each and every episode. They are going to tell their authentic stories. They're going to talk about how their plight has led to the growth and evolution of their own personal brands, and how all of that focus on personal branding has led to the success that they're experiencing today. So in addition to hearing how that's all come together, you're going to hear the strategies they've used so you can make strides in the same direction. That's what we're here for. That's what this show is all about. And I am so excited to roll this content out for you, starting with episode 151 and beyond. It's all about personal branding here on Evolution of Brand. It's all about being authentic. It's all about tapping into that authentic story and utilizing it to grow, prosper, and to connect with the right people and attract them to you. I hope you're ready for some damn good content, because I am ready to bring it your way. So in addition to Evolution of Brand as a podcast, which of course you can find on all of the great streaming platforms like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, you name it, I'll also be putting segments of the show on my YouTube channel. So if you're watching here on YouTube again, thank you for being here. And if you're hearing this in the audio version of this bonus episode, please, when you're done listening, jump over to YouTube and search Jason Cercone. You'll find my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so you're the first to know when new videos go live. I'll be pulling different clips from the show, but each week I'm going to share what I have deemed the marquee clip, the part of the conversation from each episode that really stands out and makes an impact. I'm going to post those here on YouTube for each episode. So again, make sure you're subscribed and you hit that bell so you know when this content goes live on YouTube. So we've got a tighter focus on the podcast. We're going to have marquee clips and marquee segments here on YouTube. And for your listening pleasure, the episodes are now going to be half an hour long. Past episodes have gone anywhere from 30 plus minutes up till 45 and some even beyond. But thinking about your time, I want to make these episodes as impactful as possible and give you as much value as I possibly can in a tighter time frame. So going forward, look for episodes of Evolution of Brand to clock in around the 30-minute mark. Now, am I going to hit that every single time? Hell no. I love to talk. Sometimes we might go a couple minutes over. But the objective is to get you your dose of Evolution of Brand in 30 minutes, give or take, and ultimately have you walk away feeling impacted, feeling some sense of change, hopefully gaining some new perspectives along the way. That's what we're all about here. It's all about evolution. It's all about taking your brand to monumental heights and elevating your game so you can put yourself center stage, bring that story to the world, and ultimately take your brand to undeniable levels. Again, EoB Mafia, thank you so much for being part of the community. I can't thank you enough. All the reviews and comments and any type of feedback that you've provided has helped me make this show what it is and what it will become. I love the fact that this podcast continues to evolve, but more importantly, I love the fact that you come back each and every week to check out what we have in store. I promise you the conversations going forward are going to be absolute bangers. And I may be biased, but the conversations that I have recorded that are going to be rolling out in the upcoming weeks and months, second to none. These stories are just downright remarkable. So make sure you are subscribed to Evolution of Brand. You're following the show on the podcast apps. And if you're here on YouTube one more time, click that subscribe button and hit the bell so you know when the marquee clips and segments go live. That is going to do it for this special bonus episode of Evolution of Brand, talking about the future of the show. And I'm so glad that you joined me for a few minutes to hear what we're doing, because it's going to be pretty damn big. And I am excited to have you on this ride with me. Thank you very much for being here, EoB Mafia. I look forward to connecting with you in the near future. And until that happens, this is Jason Cercone reminding you to never stop evolving.